What's up folks, welcome to Slake Academy. I'm Pradeep. Today we are going to see exercise 2 of quadratic equations of class 10. Exercise 1 was already solved. That video I'll just give in the description, you can go through. So let's see what are the questions there in this particular exercise. So there are about 10 questions in this particular exercise. So we are going to solve each and every question very clearly. Alright, so let's go forward and we'll try to solve the questions in this particular exercise. Let's see the very first question. So the question says, find the roots of the following quadratic equation by factorization. So here we could observe there are 9 sub questions in the very first question. So we have to solve all these questions. So the question they're saying is that for each of the question, whatever they have given, that was the quadratic equation. So where the equation which is given from that particular one, we should find out the factors. Okay. So for the given equation, we should find out the factors for the given question. So let's try to do that. We'll just take very first one, that is x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. So this is the very first question we could observe. There is power as 2. So definitely this particular equation is a quadratic equation. So let's try to find out roots for this. First I'll write question x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. So now the value here for x square is only 1, right, the quotient, and the constant here is 10. So I can multiply this 1 into 10, we are getting 10. So multiples of 10 is, I can simply write 5 2's were 10, right? 5 into 2 it was 10. So we can write the same here, x square minus 5x, this is plus 2x minus 10 equal to 0. So this minus 5x plus 2x, in the sense it is satisfying the middle term, that is nothing but minus 3x. Alright, so here I can take x common, so I'll be remain with x minus 5. So here I can take 2 common, so I can write 2 into x minus 5 equal to 0. Let's see, this is x into x, this is x square. Then if we again multiply x into 5, that is 5x. So here also if I multiply 2 into x, that will be 2x, and 2 into 5, that is 10. Alright, so this is a perfect value which we got. So from these both of the terms, I can take x minus 5 common. So let's do that. X minus 5 just to common, so I'll be remain with x minus 5 and x plus 2 equal to 0. So if I just take this separately, x minus 5 equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0. So if I send this 5 to other side, that is becoming plus 5, and 2 if I send to other side, that is becoming minus 2. So the values we got is x equal to 5 and minus 2. These are the two, what we can say, they are the factors for the given equation. So we'll write the conclusion here. I can write, therefore the roots of the quadratic equation, okay. So what was the equation? That is x power 2 minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. Are, what are the roots now? These are the two roots which we got. So we'll write here, that is minus 2 and 5. Okay, so this is all about the very first question. So let's see the next one also. So we could see the question here. The question is 2x squared plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So we'll write the question, the second one. Of course, this is a sub question. In the first question, that is 2x squared plus 3 plus x minus 6 equal to 0. Right? So this is the question, 2x squared plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So let's try to solve. So here the quotient is 2 and the constant is 6. So we have to take like this, 2 into minus 6, that is 6 to the 12. Alright. So we have to check the multiples of 12 here. So what we can say, we can take 4 3's is 12. This is perfectly satisfying. So I'll write the question first, 2x squared plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So this I can write 2x square, and here I'm just writing it as plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 equal to 0. So here I can just take 2x common. So if I take 2x common, I'll be remain with only x here. So here I'll be just remain with 2. So here if I just take minus 3 common, I'll be remain with x plus 2 equal to 0. So from whole I can take x plus 2 common. So when I take x plus 2 common, I'm just remain with 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So this, if I just separately equate with 0, x plus 2 equal to 0 and 2x minus 3 equal to 0, and if I send this 2 to other side, this is becoming x equal to minus 2, and this is x equal to 3. So if I just send 2 other side again, so this is becoming 3 by 2. So we got one x value as -2, x another x value as 3 by 2. So these are the two factors which we got for the given equation. So we'll write the conclusion. So let's try that. I can write therefore the roots of the quadratic equation. So what is the equation? That is 2x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0 is the equation, and the roots obtained are -2 and 3 by 2. Alright, so this is the second question. Let's see the next one. So the third question I'm writing over here, that is root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Okay, so this is the question here. So we'll just try to solve this. So here if you observe, this is root 2 and this is 5 root 2. We'll just multiply that root 2 into 5 root 2. How much? Root 2 into root 2, it is I can write 5 into 2. The root 2 will become 2, right? So here already 5 is there, so 5 into 2 is remained, so I can write this as 5 into 2, it was 10. Okay, so we just have to write the multiples of 10, that is I can write 5 into 2. Alright, 5 to the 10, so that is perfectly satisfying even the middle term. So I can write root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. So now here you could observe here root 2x square is there, and 7x I can write it as plus 2x plus 5x. Okay, the remaining 5 root 2 I can write like this. So here I can take x common, even it's not x common, I can just take root 2x common, so I'll just take root 2x. So here I'll just remain with x. If I just take root 2 here, here again the root 2 is remained, right? X is coming common and root 2 is remained, you know, right? So 2 is nothing but what? Root 2 into root 2. Whenever whatever the value, every number can be taken in the multiples of root 2 into root 2. Means any number, means I'm taking here 2, so that is root 2 into root 2. Suppose if I say 5 is nothing but root 5 into root 5. I can write like this. Okay, any number, even if you just take something like 9 is nothing but root 9 into root 9. Alright, so this you have to remember. So in the same scenario I've taken this, so this I can write the remaining part. I can take here 5 common here, so x plus root 2 is remained as I just took 5 common. Let's check it out once again. Root 2 into x is nothing but root 2x square. Root 2 into x into root 2 is nothing but 2 root 2x. Here 5 into x is 5x, and 5 into root 2, that is nothing but 5 root 2. So here I can take x plus root 2, x plus root 2 common again. So let's take common. So I'm just remain with root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. So now if I just write this separately, x plus root 2 equal to 0 and root 2x plus 5 equal to 0, then this root 2 I can send to other side. This is becoming minus root 2, and this also root 2x and 5 when I send to other side, this is becoming minus 5, and if I send this root 2 other side, this is minus 5 by root 2 we are getting. So the values we got is x equal to minus root 2, another one is minus 5 by root 2. So these are the two factors which we got for this particular question. We'll just write the conclusion for the same. I can write here, therefore the roots of the given equation are, so first we'll write the equation also. The equation is root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Okay, and the values, the roots which we got, the roots of the given equation, so you can write are here. So the roots are minus root 2 and minus 5 by root 2. Okay, so these are the values which we got, the roots of this particular equation, or we can say even the factors of this particular equation. Let's see the next one. So just doing the fourth one. So the fourth one is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. So this is a question. We'll just first make it simple. So I'll write the question first. 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. I'll do LCM over here. So I can write 2x square into 8, and this is multiple. I'll just make it bracket so that it will be more understandable. So this is 8x, this is plus 1 whole by 8 as I did LCM. So now here I'll just make it more simple. So 8 into 6, 8 into 2 is 16, so 16x square. So this is minus 8x plus 1. If I send this 8 to other side, this is 0 into 8. So this is nothing but 0. So I can write 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. So this is the perfect quadratic equation which we got after simple solving. Okay, now we have to find out the factors for this particular quadratic equation. So here the constant, the value here is 16. So I can write 16 into, and here the constant is 1. So 16 into 1 is 16. So we just have to check the multiples here for the 16. So I can just take 4 fours is 16, right? 4 into 4 is 16. That I can take. It is perfectly matching even the middle term. So I can write here 16x square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0, right? By this you might have understood after doing this many problems that we always have to, whenever we have to find out the factors, we always have to satisfy the middle term, right? We have to take the value of the first term and the last constant term, we have to multiply, and once the value whatever we get after multiplying, that multiples of that particular value we have to find out, and that particular value should satisfy the middle term of the quadratic equation. Then we'll get the perfect roots. Alright, so here we'll just take 4x common. So we'll remain with 4 fours is 16. So 4x is remain, minus 1 is remain over here. So here I can take minus 1 common. So I'll remain with 4x minus 1 equal to 0. So in both of these terms I can take 4x minus 1 common. So 4x minus 1 I just took common. So I'm just remained with 4x minus 1. Right? So let's try to do further. So I can take separately 4x minus 1 equal to 0. This also 4x minus 1 equal to 0. So this, if I send to other side 1, so this 1 is coming as this side, so that is plus 1, and 4 if I send to other side, this is becoming x equal to 1 by 4. So this also 4x equal to 1, then x equal to 1 by 4. So in both of the cases we got x value as 1 by 4, right? So these are the factors of this particular quadratic equation. We'll write the conclusion. So I can write, therefore the roots of the given equation. So what is the given equation? It was, of course, we can just write the given equation directly, that is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0, right? So the roots, what are the roots? They are 1 by 4 and 1 by 4, right? So these are the two roots which we got. So this is all about this particular question. So let's make the next one, that is 100x square minus 20x plus 1 equal to 0. So this is the next fifth question. We'll just try to solve this. So the constant here is, the coefficient is 100 and the constant is 1 over here. So 100 into 1 will be getting it as 100. So we can take 10 into 10 multiples, right? 10 tens, it was 100. It is perfectly satisfying the middle term. So I can write here 100x square minus 20x plus 1 equal to 0. So this is 100x square. Here I can just simply write what? Minus 10x plus 1 equal to 0. So 10, 10 are the values which we got. So I wrote 10 and 10. So minus 20, in the sense minus 10 is nothing but it was minus 20. So here I can take 10x common. So I'll be remaining 10 tens, it was 100. So I can write 10x minus 1. So here also, here I can take minus 1 common. So I'll be remaining with 10x minus 1 equal to 0. So here and here 10x minus 1 is common. So I can take that out. So the remained values is 10x minus 1 equal to 0. right? So this I'll write separately, 10x minus 1 equal to 0, 10x minus 1 equal to 0, right? But I've understood this very clearly. If I send this one to other side, this is becoming 10x equal to 1 and x equal to 1 by 10, okay? So this also 10x equal to 1, x equal to 1 by 10. So this perfectly we got x equal to 1 by 10, another value also we got x equal to 1 by 10. So let's write the conclusion. Okay, right. Therefore, the roots of the given equation are, first I'll write the equation, that is 100x square minus 20x plus 1 equal to 0 are, so the roots which we got is 1 by 10 and 1 by 10, right? So this is all about this fifth one. Let's see the next sixth one also. So the sixth equation I'm writing, that is x into x plus 4 equal to 12, right? So first we'll just have to solve this properly. We have to convert into quadratic equation, then we have to find out the roots. So let's do that. First I'll write the equation, x into x plus 4 equal to 12. If I multiply this, x into x, that is x square, is also x into 4, will be getting 4x equal to 12, and this 12 I'm bringing this side, so that is becoming x square plus 4 minus 12 equal to 0, right? So this is perfect quadratic equation. Now we'll just find out the roots or the factors for this particular equation. So the quotient of x square is 1 and the constant it was 12, so 12 into 12 it was just 1 into 12 it was 12. So we'll just have to find out the multiples that I can write. 6 2 is 12, right? It is perfectly satisfying the middle term because I can take here plus 6 minus 2, that is nothing but 4 we will be getting. So the same thing we'll do here, so that is x square. So I'll just write this as here it was 6 is there, so I can just plus 6x, this is minus 2x minus 12 equal to 0. So now I can take x common, so I'll be remain with x plus 6. So here I took x common, here I just took x common, so 6 is remain. So I can take minus 2 common, I'll be remain with x plus 6 equal to 0. Let's check it out again. X into x is nothing but x square, x into 6 is nothing but 6x. So this is also minus 2x into x is minus 2x, minus 2 into 6 is minus 12. So we'll just take x plus 6 common now. So I can write this, when I took x plus 6 common, I will be remained with x minus 2. Okay, so this I can write x plus 6 equal to 0, x minus 2 equal to 0. So if I send this 6 to other side, I'll be remained with x equal to minus 6, x equal to 2. Okay, so let's write the conclusion. We got the roots as x equal to minus 6 and x equal to 2. So these are the two factors for the given quadratic equation. We'll write the conclusion. So I can write here, therefore the roots of the given equation. So what is the given equation? That is x into x plus 4 equal to 12 are, so what are the roots we got? That is minus 6 and 2, right? So these are the roots which we got this particular equation. Let's see the next one also. Let's see the next question, that is the seventh question. The question is 3x square minus 5x plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, so this is perfect quadratic equation. So now here the variable for x square, the value is 3 and the constant is 2. So 3 2's it was 6. So the 6 multiples is 3 into 2 I can write. So same thing I can write, the question is 3x square minus 5x plus 2 equal to 0 is the equation. So here I can write 3x square and this is minus 3x minus 2x plus 2 equal to 0. So these perfect values which we got over here, this is minus 3x minus 2x is nothing but minus 5x. So here I can take 3x common, so here remain with x and here minus 1 is remain. Here minus 2 we took common, so we remain with x minus 1 equal to 0. So from whole here and here I can take x minus 1 common, So x minus 1 we took common, so we remain with 3x minus 2 equal to 0. So this is x minus 1 equal to 0, and this is 3x minus 2 equal to 0. So this is x equal to 1, and this is 3x equal to 2, and if I send this 3 to other side, this is becoming 2 by 3. Alright, so these are the values which we got. X equal to 1 and x equal to 2 by 3 are the factors for the given quadratic equation. So we'll write the conclusion. Therefore, the roots of the given equation, so the equation is 3x square minus 5x plus 2 equal to 0. So the roots are 1 and 2 by 3. Okay, so this is the perfect value for this seventh one. The roots which we got are 1 and 2 by 3. Let's see the next eighth question. So the eighth question is x minus 3 by x equal to 2. So we have to do LCM over here. So first we'll write the question, x minus 3 by x equal to 2. So here x into x is x square minus 3 whole by x equal to 2. So this is x square minus 3, and this x I'm sending to this side, so this is becoming 2x. So this is x square minus 3, and this 2x I'm sending this side, so this is becoming minus 2 equal to 0. So I'll just write in sequence x square minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Alright, so this is perfect quadratic equation. Now we have to find out roots for this particular equation. So here the value here is 1 and the constant is 3 here, so that is 3 ones is 3. So I can simply write 3 into 1, that is 3 ones, it was 3. So I can write the same over here, that is x square minus here this I'm just writing it as plus x, and this as minus 3x minus 3 equal to 0. So let's try to solve this further. This is minus 2x and this is x minus 3x, in the sense that is nothing but minus 2x. So I can take x common here, so this is becoming x plus 1, and here I can take minus 3 common, so I'll be remain with x plus 1. So from whole here and here I can take x plus 1 common, so I'm just remain with x minus 3. Okay, so this I take separately, x plus 1 equal to 0, and this is x minus 3 equal to 0. So this is becoming x equal to minus 1, and this is x equal to 3. So these are the two factors which we got for this particular question. So we'll write the conclusion for the same. Okay, so the conclusion, therefore the roots of the given equation are, first we'll write the equation. The equation is what? It is x minus 3 by x equal to 2 is the equation, and the roots which we got are minus 1 and 2. Minus 1 and 3 we got. So these are the values which we got for this particular quadratic equation. Alright, so let's go for the next question. The next question is the ninth question. Alright, so the question is 3 into x minus 4 whole square minus 5 into x minus 4 equal to 12. Okay, first we'll just convert this into quadratic equation, then we'll just find out the roots for this particular equation. Alright, so I can write this. See here, you could observe this is in the form of a minus b whole square formula. Alright, so what is a minus b? You can write here a minus b whole square, in the sense we'll be getting a square plus b square minus 2ab. You have to remember this particular formula, very important. This one will just perfectly do in this formula. So this is x minus 4. See here, x is resembling a and 4 is resembling b. So in the place of a I can just write x, in the place of b I can write 4. Okay, I'll do the same thing over here. So this is x square and this is 4 square minus 2 into x is what? That is a, so in the place of a x, in the place of b 4 over. The same thing I'll just write over here. So I can write here first the question 3 into x minus 4 whole square minus 5 into x minus 4 equal to 12. So here in the place of x minus 4 whole square I'll just write this complete part. Okay, so I can write 3 into, that is x square plus 4 square minus 2 into x into 4. Alright, So now these are the things which we got for this particular equation. So we'll just try to solve this further. This is 5 into x minus 4 equal to 12. Now we can do this as 3 into, I'll just solve this inside part, that is x square plus 4 square is nothing but it was 16, and this is 2 into 4, that is 8x. Okay, so this also we can just solve this. Minus 5 into x is minus 5x. This is minus into minus, it was plus. This is 5 fours, it was 20. Okay, equal to 12. So we'll just send this inside. So this is becoming 3x square, and this is 16 into 3, that is 48, and this is 8 into 3, that is 24. So this is 24x. So this is 3 into x square, we got 3x square, 3 into 16 we got 48, and 3 into 8 we got that as 24. So we'll write this remaining term minus 5x plus 20, and this 12 also I'm bringing this side, so this is minus 12 equal to 0. Let's continue to solve this. So I can write here, first I'll write the x square term, so I can write this as 3x square, and this is minus 24x minus 5x, that is nothing but minus 29x, and this is plus 48 plus 20, that is plus that is 68 minus 12 equal to 0. Okay, so this I can write 3x square minus 29x, and 68 minus 12 in the sense that is plus 56 equal to 0. Alright, so this is the equation, the quadratic equation which we got. So now we should find out the factors for this particular quadratic equation which we got it. Alright, so now I'll just do it. 3 into 56. 3 into 56 is nothing but it is 3 6 18, and 5 3 is 15 plus 1, that is 16. 168 we are getting. Okay, so multiples of 168 in the sense we can simply write 21 into 8, right? 8 ones is 8, 8 2 16, 168. Perfect. I'll do it here. 21 into 8, 8 ones 8, and 8 2 16, 168 we are getting. So same thing we can apply over here. So I can write this as 3x square, and this here I'm just writing over here, that is minus 21x, and this is minus 8x plus 56 equal to 0. You can observe over here minus 29x in the sense 21 plus 8 is nothing but 29. Alright, so we can just take here 3x common. When I take 3x common, here x is remain, and 3 7s is 21, so even 7 is remain here. So I can take 8 common here. When I take 8 common here, I just remain with 8 7. So that 8 7s is nothing but it was 56. So if we just check it out, 3x into x is 3x square, 3x into 7, that is 21x, here 8 into x is 8x, and 8 into 7, that is 56 we got. So from whole here and here we can take x minus 7 common. So if I just take x minus 7 common, we are remain with what? 3x minus 8 equal to 0. So this I can write it as x minus 7 equal to 0 separately, and 3x minus 8 equal to 0 separately. So this is x equal to 7, and this is 3x minus, means that if I send this to 8 to other side, so this is plus 8. So x equal to, this is 8 by 3. Alright, so we got x equal to 7 and x equal to 8 by 3 are the factors of this particular quadratic equation. So we'll write the conclusion as the same. So I can write here, therefore the roots of the given equation. So first, what is a given equation, that also we'll write here, that is 3 into x minus 4 whole square minus 5 into x minus 4 equal to 12, and the roots which we got are, one is 7 and the other one we got it as 8 by 3. Alright, so these are the 9 questions which we have solved. We got the roots, or we got the factors for the given question, right? So there are 9 questions. So in the very first question we have solved all these 9 questions very clearly. So now we'll be just going for the second question. So let's go forward. Let's see the very second question. The question says, find the two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. So we don't know what are the numbers, but the two particular numbers, when we add it, the value will be getting 27 it seems. The same numbers, when we multiply, then we'll be getting the value as 182. So now we should find out what are those two numbers. Okay, so let's do that. So I can write the given thing, whatever the sum they said. So I can write here that the sum of two numbers, so that is equal to 27. All right, and the next point, the product of two numbers. So what it is, the product of two numbers, that is equal to 182. Right, so let's say we'll just take the first term as x. Okay, but we don't know what are the numbers. For the reason one value, we'll just take it as x. If one value is x, the next value could be what? X minus 27. Right, there are two. When two numbers were added, when two numbers, suppose x and one more number, some question number, when we add these both of the numbers, we should get 27. Right, so one number, if we just take x, the second number should be what? 27 minus x. Right, so like in the same scenario, we'll just take the values over here. So I can write here, let the two numbers, first number I'll just take it as x, and the next one I can just take it as 27 minus x. So these are the two numbers. So as they said, the product and the sum, will just do the same. I'll write here the product of the numbers, so that I can write as x into one number we took as x, second number we took it as 27 minus x. So product in the sense we should multiply the numbers. So we can write this is x into 27 minus x. Alright, so if you multiply this x into 27 in the sense, we'll get 27x, and this is x into x, that is minus x square we'll be getting. So this is the equation which we got. So we'll just go with respect to the question, given question. Right, so I can write here from the problem. Alright, so we'll write this 27x minus x square equal to, when we multiply, what are the numbers? That was 182, right? 182 we got. We just multiplied here, we product it, means when we multiply it, this is the value which we got, so that we wrote here. So that is nothing but 182. Whenever we multiply these two terms, the value is 182. So we just equated that with 182. Alright, so we'll do this for the, so I'll just first arrange this in the order. So this is minus x square first, then plus 27x, then if I send this 180 to this side, that is becoming 1 minus 182 equal to 0. So I'll just take minus 1 common, so I'll be remain with plus x square and minus 27x, and this is plus 182. Alright, if I send this minus 1 to other side, that is becoming 0 by minus 1, nothing but it was 0. So I'll be remain with here x square minus 27x plus 182 equal to 0. Alright, so this is a perfect quadratic equation which we got now. So we'll use this and we'll just try to solve this particular equation. Alright, so here x square is there, which means the value here is only 1, and here it was 182. Alright, so 1 into 182 we have to take it off. This is 1 into 182, will be just getting 182. So 182 is the multiple of, what are the values? 14 into 13. 14 into 13 will be getting it as 182. Let's check that. This is 4 3s, it was 12, 3 1s 3 plus 1, that is 4, and this is 4 1s is 4, and 1 into 1 it was 1. Right, so when we add this 2 and 4 plus 4, it was 8 and 1, so 182 we got perfect. That is 14 into 13 we are getting 182. We'll write the same over here. So I can write here, so for the middle term, let's check whether it is satisfying or no. Minus 14 and 13, that is nothing but 14 plus 13, 4 plus 3, so that is 7, 2 plus 1 2, that is 27. Perfect. So we will just write this as x square. So this I can write minus 14x minus 13x plus 182 equal to 0. So here I can take x common, so we'll be remain with x minus 14. Here I can take minus 13 common, so I'll be remain with x minus 14. Alright, so here I can take x minus 4 common, so x minus 14 I'm just taking common, so I'll be remain with x minus 13. Okay, so if I just equate these both of the terms separately, x minus 14 equal to 0 separate, x minus 13 equal to 0 separate. So this is x equal to 14 and this is x equal to 13. So we could observe one of the root we got as 14, other root we got as 13. So we got the roots for this particular equation. For the equation we got these are the two roots, but we have to find out what we should find out the two numbers, right? So we just have to submit here in the place of, so here we just took this as 27 minus x and x are the two terms, right? So in the place of x we have to submit these values. So we'll just do that. So I can write here one of the first term is what? First term we took it as x and the next term we took it as second term, we took that as x minus 27, right? That is 27 minus x we have taken. So I can write second term 27 minus x. So we'll just see both of the cases. That is, in the first case if we just take x equal to 14, okay, then we have to get here 27 minus 14, which is nothing but this is 7 minus 4, 3 and 2 minus 1, 1. So here in this case we got one value as 14, other value we got it as 13. Suppose if we just take here the term as 13, first term, okay, first term, suppose we just take it as 13. The second term, let's see what do we get, that is 27 minus x, we'll be getting that as 27 minus 13, which will be getting it as 14. Alright, so anyhow one term we got it as 13 and another term we got is 14. So we'll write the conclusion here. I can write, therefore the numbers are, one number is 13, other number is what, 14. Alright, so these are the two numbers we got for this particular question. Let's see the third question. The question says find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 613. So here they are saying they are consecutive positive integers. The first point is the numbers were positive numbers. Second point is that they are consecutive numbers. Consecutive in the sense, suppose 5 is the number. The consecutive of 5 is nothing but that is 5 plus 1. That is 6. Suppose let's take some different example. Suppose 7 is the number. Consecutive of 7 in the sense 7 plus 1, that is 8. Okay. So these 5 and 6 are consecutive integers and 7 and 8 are consecutive integers. Whatever the numbers plus one of that particular number will be a consecutive number. So they're saying that sum of whose squares is 613. Suppose the consecutive numbers, whatever the number is there, we have to square for that particular number. So after squaring whatever the value we'll get, we will add these particular numbers. So that will be the value, that is 613. First we will be just taking the value, we'll square that particular value. After getting certain value, we will add these four particular values. Then we'll be getting the value of 613. Alright, so let's try to solve this. I can write here, let two consecutive positive integers that I can write it as one, I'll just take it as x, and the second one I can take it as what, x plus 1, right? So I just said, right, if one is x and the second one should be x plus 1, they are consecutive integers. Alright, so I can just do the sum and square they are saying. First we have to add and we have to also have to square the number. So I can write here sum of the square of the integers. So that I can write it as one is x and other one is sum. No, I can write x plus 1. Right, I just added, this is the first term x and the second term is x plus 1 and square of this number, so x square and x plus 1 whole square. Alright, and the value is 613, so I can write here 613 equal to x square plus x plus 1 whole square. When we did this, we are getting the value as 613. That is what the question was given. So now we have to solve it. So now let's try to solve this. This is 613 equal to x square plus this is in the form of a plus b whole square. That is, I can write x square plus 1 plus 2x, right? 1 in the sense that is nothing but 1 square, whether we write 1 square or 1, both were same. So now this will just simplify. 613 equal to, this is x square plus x square is 2x square, and this I can write plus 2x, and this is plus 1. Right, so if I send the 613 to other side, I'll be getting this as 2x square plus 2x plus 1. 613 I'm sending to other side, this is minus 613 equal to 0. So this I'll be getting as 2x square plus 2x. So 613 and this is plus 1, so we'll be getting this as minus 612 equal to 0. So possible if we just see here 2, here also 2, here also this number is a multiple of 2, so I'm just taking 2 common. So we are remain with x square plus x, and here I can 613 in the sense simply I can write 306. Alright, so I just took 2 common here for the 612, that is if I just take 2, that was like from the 612 I just took 2 as a common, so this is 306 remain. If I send this 2 to other side, I'll be remain with x square plus x minus 306 equal to 0 by 2, right? So now if this 0 by 2, that will become x square plus x minus 306 equal to 0. So this is perfect quadratic equation. For this particular quadratic equation, we have to find out the roots of the quadratic equation. So let's try to do that. So I can write here x square for this one, the constant, the value here we got 1, and here is 306, so that is 1 into 306 is nothing but 306. So multiples of 306 in the sense we can just say 18 into 17 we can take. 18 into 17 is nothing but it was 306. Okay, so that is nothing but again 18 plus 18 minus 17 in the sense that is plus 1, we got perfect value. So I can write here x square, this is plus 18x minus 17x minus 306 equal to 0. So plus 18 minus 17 is nothing but it was just 1. Alright, so I can write here x square plus I'm just taking here, I can just take common here. If I just take x common, I'll be remain with 18. Here I'll just take 17 common, minus 17, that I'll remain with x plus 18. So from this and this, if I just take x plus 18 common, just remain with x minus 17. So this I'll just equate with 0 separately, and we'll be getting the value x plus 18 equal to 0 separately, x minus 17 equal to 0 separately. So this is nothing but x equal to minus 18, and this is x equal to 17. So these are the two values which we got, but we can't consider the negative value. Right, so the value, the generally when we just take the values, we will not consider the negative as the length or something, like no length cannot be negative, right? So for the reason we can't take this value, so we'll just take only the 17 as the value. Okay, so I can write x equal to minus 18 cannot be considered. Okay, so I'll just take x equal to 17 as the value. So let's try to do further. So the numbers what we have taken, the numbers, one is x and other one is x plus 1, right? So that first number is x and second number should be x plus 1. So I'll write like that. So I'll write here the first number is x and second number is what? That is x plus 1. So first number, that is x in the sense that is in the place of x, you can simply write 17, and in the second number case in the place of x I have to write 17 and plus 1 is there, so the number is 18. So one number we got as 17 and the second number we got it as 18. So these are the numbers which they asked us to find out. Whereas once we got the quadratic equation, we got the roots as minus 18 and the 17, but we will not consider the negative values. So the value we have taken as 17. So the two integers, the consecutive integers, they are one number as 17 and the second number is 18. So these are the two consecutive integers which they asked us to find out, and we got the answers. So of course we can write the conclusion. So I can write here, therefore the two consecutive integers. Consecutive, they said positive, right? So positive integers. So are, what are they? One is 17, other one is 18. So this is all about this particular question. Let's go for the next one. Let's see the fourth question. The question says the altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find other two sides. Okay. So here they are saying about a particular triangle, right triangle. So I'll just draw the triangle first for more clarity. So this is the triangle. Okay. So they're saying what? The altitude of right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. So first of all, we don't know what the base is. So for the reason, the base we'll just take it as x. Okay. So they said in centimeter, this also centimeter. So we'll just take this also centimeter. So base we just took it as x centimeter. Okay. And they gave hypotenuse as 13 centimeter. Okay. But the altitude they are saying is that 7 centimeter less than its base. For the reason, the base is x centimeter less, that is minus 7 centimeter less than its base in the sense. So the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, the base is x centimeter, and this altitude is x minus 7 in the sense. Like we have this three of these things, and they are asking us to find other two sides. That is, this is x minus 7, right? We should get the perfect value, the actual value. This base also we don't know, we just took it as x, but we should find out the perfect value. So let's try to do this. So I can write here hypotenuse of right triangle. So that is 13 centimeter it was given, and even we'll just take, let the base, we'll take it as x, as I already said in the diagram. Base of right triangle, I'm just take it as x centimeter. Okay, and altitude will just take it as, let the altitude be, that is what, x minus 7, right? The base is x and the altitude is x minus 7. We'll use the Pythagoras theorem, as this is a right angle triangle, and we'll just try to solve this. So I can write here by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so what is Pythagoras theorem? That is base whole square plus height whole square equal to hypotenuse. So this is the Pythagoras theorem. So this is hypotenuse, and this is the base, and this is the altitude or height. So we'll just submit over here. Base is x, so I can write x square, and height is x minus 7 whole square, and the hypotenuse we got it as 13, so that same we'll write here 13 square. So now we can write this as x square, and this is in the form of a minus b whole square. That is, I can write here a minus b whole square, in the sense we'll be getting a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, let's compare this x minus same here, that is x minus 7 whole square, in the sense. So here in the place of a, x is coming, in the place of b and 7. So in the place of a, that was x, so this is x square, this is 7 square minus 2 into, in the place of a it was x, in the place of b it was 7. This same equation I'll just submit in the place of x minus 7 whole square. So that is x square plus 7 square minus 2 into x into 7 equal to 13 square. Okay, so let's solve this further. This is x square. So here you can see x square plus x square is 2x square. Okay, so this is 7 square, in the sense it is 49, and this we have to multiply 2 7, that is 7 2s, it was 14x, right? And here also this is 13 square, in the sense that is 169. So this is 169. So if I bring this 169 this side, we'll be getting what? Minus 169. So first I'll write this minus 14x, then I'll write plus 49, and this I'm bringing this side, so minus 169 equal to 0. So now plus 49, 169. Once we subtract these values, let's see what we get. So this will be getting is minus, this is 120. Alright. So here still we can just take 2 common because 3 of the values are multiples of 2. So we'll just take 2 common. Let's see what do we get. So 2, I'm just taking common, we remove with x square, this is minus 7x and this is 60. Alright, 2 into x square is 2x square and 2 into 7x, that is 14x, and 2 into 60, that is 120. So if I send this 2 to other side, we'll be getting x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0 by 2. 0 by 2 is nothing but 0. So the equation, quadratic equation, we got x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation which we got. So we have to find out the roots for this particular quadratic equation, then we'll be getting the answer. So let's try to do that. So here the value here is 1 and the constant is 60. So 1 into 60 is 60 and 60, that is we can just write 12 into 5 is 60, right? 12 5s, it was 60. So we'll write the same here, x square 7x is there, so I can write minus 12x plus 5x minus 60. So here minus 12 plus 5, in the sense again that was minus 7 only, right? So I can write x square, I'm just taking x common, so I'll be remain with x minus 12. Here I'll just take 5 common, so I'll be remain with 12. Okay, x into x is nothing but x square, x into 12 is 12x, here also 5 into x is 5x, and here 5 into 12 is 60. So in both of the case x minus 12 is there, I can take x minus 12 common, so I'll be remain with x plus 5. So if I separately take x minus 12 equal to 0, x plus 5 equal to 0. So this is x equal to 12 and this is x equal to minus 5. So these are the two roots, that is x equal to 12 and x equal to minus 5 are the factors of this particular quadratic equation. But the question is that we have to find out the base and the altitude of the particular given triangle. Alright, so what is the base here? We have written above. Here see, base of the right triangle is x and the altitude is x minus 7. So we'll write the same here. The base of triangle, that we took it as x. So here the values we can't take negative, so x minus 5 we can't consider, but we will only take the positive value, so x equal to 12. So the base of the triangle is how much? 12. So we got the base of the triangle as 12 and the altitude also we have to write. So I can write the altitude of triangle. Right. So what is the altitude of triangle? That is x minus 7. So that is x is 12. So 12 minus 7, we are getting what? 12 minus 7, in the sense that is 5. So we got the base of the triangle as 12 and the altitude of the triangle as 5. Alright. So we can write the conclusion. Therefore, the two sides of triangle are, one is 12 centimeter and the other is 5 centimeter. Right. So this is all about this particular question. So we'll go for the next one. Let's see the fifth question. A question says, a cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article in rupees was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production on that day was rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. So this is the question. So the question here they're saying is that here they are making the pottery articles, right? So now each day they are giving certain condition here. See, 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that particular day. On a particular day, they have made 3 more than twice the number of articles produced. So they're not giving directly, but they are saying in some kind of condition. Okay. So if the total cost of production on that day was rupees 90, this is the second condition they get. So in that particular same day, the total cost happened is 90, it seems. Right. So we have to find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. So they are saying now how many articles were produced and for each article what was the cost. So let's try to do this. So I can write here, let the number of articles produced. So we have to find out that. So I'll just write it as X. Okay. The cost of each article, so that I can write it as what they said here. Each cost of article, that was, they said 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. 3 more and twice the number. Twice the number in the sense 2x. 3 more than means plus 3. So this is the cost of each article. 3 more than and twice the number of articles. Each article is x, twice the number of articles is 2x and plus 3. Alright, so this is the cost of each article and we'll try to do further. So the total number of articles I can write here. The total number of articles produced. That I can write as, they said the total number of articles means that we got one article as x and the second article is 2x plus 3. So I just made multiplication because they asked us the production is there, that was the multiple of the value, that is what they gave in the condition. So I just multiplied these both of the things and the value is how much. The production cost is 90, so I can write here 90 equal to, this is x into 2x plus 3. So once we multiply this, x into 2x is nothing but we'll be getting 2x square. This is x into 3 is nothing but we got 3x. Okay, so if I send this 90 this side, I'll be getting this as 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation which we got. Once we solve this, then we'll be getting the roots of the particular quadratic equation. So let's try to do this. So now this is 2x square plus 3x minus 90. So the coefficient here is 2 and the constant is 90. That is 2 into 90. 9 2s, it was 180 is the value. So 180 in the sense we can just multiply this as 15 into 12. 15 into 12, that will be giving us 180. So I can write this further, 2x square minus 15x minus 12x. This I can write plus 15x plus 15 minus 12, that will be giving 3x minus 90 equal to 0. So here I can just take x common, so I'll be remain with 2x. Here 15 will be remain, and here I can just take 6 common, so I can write, if I just 6 taking common, I'll be remain with 2x and here minus 15 is remain. Okay, so now from whole we got what, when I just took x common here, in this we got 2x plus 15, here also 2x minus 15, here I'm just taking minus 15, so this is also plus 15. Alright, so I just took, let's cross multiply here, x into 2x is 2x square, x into 15 is 15x, so this here is what, minus 6 into 2 is minus 12x. See here also minus 6 into plus 15 is minus 90. So here if I just take 2x plus 15, 2x plus 15 common, then I'll be remain with what, x minus 6 equal to 0. Alright, so now if I just equate this separately, 2x plus 15 equal to 0, x minus 6 equal to 0. So let's see what do we get here. That is 2x equal to minus 15, x equal to minus 15 by 2, and this I'll be getting x equal to 6. So the roots we got x equal to minus 15 by 2, another one we got x equal to 2. So we can't take the negative values, so the value we got is x equal to 6 is the only value we will be just considering. So let's try to do this further. That is x equal to 6 we got. Alright, so the equation, the one which we took is that the cost of each article we took 2x plus 3 and the article produces x. So we can write the conclusion, the number of articles produced. Articles produced. that we took it as x. So x is nothing but 6. So number of articles produced were 6. Alright, even we have to write the cost of the article, so I can write the cost of each article, right? That we took it as 2x plus 3, right above? I'll show that. See that the cost of each article we took, that is 2x plus 3. So in the place of x I can just submit 6. So I can write here 2 into 6 plus 3. That is 6 2's, it was 12. 12 plus 3, that is 15. Alright. So the total number of articles were 6 and the cost of each article is 15. So the total cost, they said it was 90. That is 15 into 60, that was 90. So that was perfectly satisfying the value. Alright, so this is the answer which they asked us to find out. That is the number of articles produced is 6 and the cost of each article it was 15. So this is all about this particular question. Let's see the next one. So let's go for sixth question. So the question says, find the dimensions of a rectangle whose perimeter is 28 meters and whose area is 40 square meters. So let us understand the question properly first. Suppose this is a rectangle which they said. So now here to this rectangle they have given the values. So they gave the perimeter of this particular rectangle. So the perimeter they have given 28 meters. Okay. They also gave the area. So that was 40 square meters. Okay. So now they gave the perimeter and area of this particular rectangle and they are asking us to find out the length and breadth of this particular rectangle. So let us do that. So I can write here, let the length of the rectangle, that will just take it as L. Length I'm just taking it as L, and the breadth I'll just take it as B. Okay, breadth of the rectangle, that I'm taking as B. Okay, length is L and breadth I'm just taking it as B. So now let's go forward. So what we do is that the area of rectangle will go for, so I can write here area of a rectangle. So that is equal to, area of rectangle is nothing but length into breadth. Right? So now length, in the sense we have taken the length as L, so simply I can write in the place of length I'll just write it as L. So in the place of breadth I can just write B. Okay. So now area of rectangle it was given, that is they have given 40 square meters, so I can simply submit 40 over here. Okay, so let's take this as equation 1. Alright, we got equation 1, that is the area of a rectangle. So now even we'll go for the perimeter of rectangle also. So I can write here perimeter of rectangle. So that I can write 2 into length plus breadth. Okay, so now here I can simply write the perimeter of the rectangle, it was given 28 meters, so I can write 28 in the place of perimeter of rectangle. I'm just submitting 28, whereas here I can write 2 into length, in the sense L, and breadth is nothing but B. So now here this we got 28 equal to 2 into L plus B. If I send this 2 to other side, so I have to divide 28 by 2, so this is becoming L plus B. Alright, this 2 I'm sending to the side, and that is dividing 28. Okay, so 2 I can divide this 2 ones, and this is becoming 2 ones and 2 fours, that is 14. So we're getting 14 equal to L plus B. Okay, so this is the equation which we got. So now what we do is that I'll send this L to this side, so I'll be getting 14 minus L equal to B. So the B value we got 14 minus L. Okay, so what we do is that this one I'll just take it as 2, and this 2 I'll just submit in the equation 1. So let us write as the same. So I'll just write here submit 2 in 1. So we get, let's see what do we get. Equation 1 is what? That is 40 equal to L into B is equation 1. So now we are submitting this one in this particular equation. So I can write 40 equal to this length I'm writing it as L as it is, and breadth I'm writing in the place of breadth I can write 14 minus L. Okay, so now let's multiply this L inside. So I'll be getting 40 equal to this L I'm submitting inside, so that is becoming 14L, and this L going inside, that is L into L, will be getting L square. As this is minus L square, if this is coming to this side, so that is becoming plus L square, and this comes to the side, that is becoming minus 14L, and this is plus 40, so that is equal to 0. Okay, so this is what the equation which we got. This is a quadratic equation, you could observe. So we will just find out the roots for this particular quadratic equation, then we can find out the length and breadth easily. So let's go forward. So that is L square minus 14L plus 40 is the equation. So we'll just take the quotient of L square. The quotient is 1. So now here the constant is 40. So now 1 into 40 is nothing but 40. So we can just take 10 into 4. 10 into 4 is nothing but it was 40. Alright. So simply we can just submit over here. So we'll be getting L square minus 10L minus 4L plus 40 equal to 0. So this minus 10L minus 4L is nothing but it was minus 14L only. Alright. So now here I'll just take L common. So when I take L common, I'm just remain with L minus 10. Here I'll just take minus 4 common. So then I'll remain with L minus 10. Okay. From here and here I can take L minus 10 common. So I'll be remain with L minus 4 equal to 0. Okay. So each of these equations I'll just take separately. So this I'll write it as L minus 10 equal to 0, and this I'll just write it as L minus 4 equal to 0. So let's see what do we get. If I send this 10 to other side, L will be getting as 10. Here L will be getting as 4. Okay. So one of the L value we got it as 10, another value we got it as 4. So these are the length which we got. But this length whatever we got, that L equal to 10 and L equal to 4, that is the length whatever we got. Okay. So now one thing we have to observe here, that is the length, one of the value is 10, and breadth if you have to find out, that is in any of the equations here. In any of the equations, if you just submit the value, we'll be getting the breadth. Okay. So what I do is that I'll just submit this. So I'll just submit L equal to 10. So I can write submit L equal to 10 in equation 1. Okay. So what is the equation 1? That is 40 equal to L into B is equation 1. So L equal to 10, I'll just submit over here and let's see what do we get. 40 equal to, in the place of L, I'm just submitting 10. So if this 10 goes to other side, that is dividing 40. So I can write this as 40 by 10 equal to B. So 0 0 can be cancelled, simply we got 4 equal to B. So that is nothing but B we are getting as 4 as the value. Okay. Always the length will be bigger and the breadth will be smaller, that we already know. So now the length, if we are just taking, that was though we got L equal to 10, L equal to 4, always the length should be bigger. So I just took the bigger value. So length we got it as 10 and the breadth we got it as 4. Alright. So we'll just write the conclusion as the same. So I can write hence length equal to 10 meters and breadth equal to 4 meters. Alright, so this is all about this particular question. Let's see the 7th question. Let's read the question. The base of a triangle is 4 centimeter longer than its altitude. If the area of triangle is 48 square centimeter, then find the base and the altitude. So here they have given the area of the triangle, that is 48 square centimeter, whereas the base, when it comes to the base of a triangle is 4 centimeter longer than its altitude. So we don't know the altitude, we don't know the base also. But only they are giving this particular condition, the base of a triangle is 4 centimeter longer than its altitude. So let's try to find out this. They are asking us to find out the base and altitude of this particular triangle. Okay, so let's write this. Let the base be x and the altitude be y. Okay, base we are just taking it as x and the altitude we are just taking it as y. So now given things we will just write over here. So I can write the given, that is what they gave. Base they have given that 4 plus altitude, right? So here is the point, the base of the triangle is 4 centimeter longer than its altitude. 4 centimeter longer than altitude. That is nothing but 4 plus altitude is giving what? That was the base. Okay, so this is what we got. So now we can write what is the base we have taken. Base we have taken it as x, so I can write x equal to 4 plus the altitude we have taken as y, so x equal to 4 plus y is the equation which we are getting over here. So now we'll just try to find out the next things. So we can write, we know that, so I'm just writing the area of triangle, area of the triangle. So what is the area of triangle? That is half into base into altitude, or we can say height also. So I'm just writing altitude as it was given. Okay, so now I can simply write here the area of the triangle. It was given 48, so that I'll just submit over here. 48 equal to half into the base is what? The base, it was here we got that base as 4 plus 5. However, I'll just write the base is x, which we have taken here initially, so I'm just writing this as x. The altitude we have taken as y, so I just wrote it as y. So now we'll try to submit the values. 48 equal to half into, in the place of x I can write 4 plus y, so this is 4 plus y, and this is y again remained, so I'll just write y over here. So let's try to multiply further. So this 2 I'll just send to this side, so this is becoming 48 into 2 equal to, and this is remained, that is 4 plus y into y. So now 48 into 2, in the sense that is 8 2's, it was 16, and 4 2's 8 plus 1 9, 96 equal to, and this y I'm sending inside, so that is becoming 4y plus y square. Alright, so now if this 96 I'm bringing to this side, so we'll be getting this as y square plus 4y minus 96 equal to 0. So this is the equation which we got, the quadratic equation. So from this particular quadratic equation we have to find out the roots, or we have to find out the factors here, so then we will get the further values. So we'll just do that. So now this is the equation which we got, so we'll just find it out here. So the quotient of y square is 1 and the constant is 96, so I can simply write 1 into 96. So when it comes to 96, the value which we could take here is that 1 into 96, we got 96, so we can just go for 12 into 8. 12 8 is nothing but it was 96, so same we will just take over here. Okay, so I'll just write here y square, and this we took 12 and 8, the same thing I'm writing here, plus 12y minus 8y minus 96 equal to 0. Okay, so now here I'll just take y common, so I'll be remain with y over here plus 12, and here I'll just take minus 8 common, y plus 12 is remain, where if you just take here, if you just check it out once again, so y into y is y square, and y into 12 will be getting 12y. Here 8 into y will be getting 8y, and 8 into 12 will be getting it as 96. Okay, so now here in both of the cases y plus 12 is common, so I can take y plus 12 common, and the remaining is y minus 8. Okay, so now I'll just take these values separately. So y plus 12 equal to 0, y minus 8 equal to 0. Here I'll get y equal to minus 12 and y equal to 8. So these are the y values which we got, y as minus 12 and y equal to 8. So of course we can't take the negative value, so we have to go with y equal to 8 as the value of y. Okay, so let's try to solve further. So that is y equal to 8 we already got, that is nothing but y is nothing but what? It was altitude, where we have to get the base now. Alright, so let's do this further. So I can write here, when y equal to 8, that is nothing but it was base, it was altitude, not base. Alright, so then base is what? Base we have taken above, that is here we wrote base equal to 4 plus y. So I'll write over here base equal to 4 plus 5, whereas this is 4 plus y is how much? It was 8. So this we are getting 8 plus 4 is 12 is the value which we got. So now the base we got is how much? It was 12, and the altitude we are getting it as 8. So let's write the conclusion as the same. So I can write hence base, that is nothing but we have taken the base as x, so that is equal to 12 centimeters, and altitude that we got it as 8 centimeters. Okay, so this is all about this question. Let's go for the next one. Let's see the 8th question. Two trains leave a railway station at the same time. The first train travels towards west and the second train towards north. The first train travels 5 km per hour faster than the second train. If after 2 hours they are 50 km apart, find the average speed of each train. Okay, so let us understand this more clearly. I'll just make simple figures so that we'll get more clarity here. So now this is the form of triangle, so I just made it for better understanding. Both of the trains were over here, okay, at point O. So the first train is traveling from point O like this, and it was going certainly, let's say the first train as A. Okay, the second train also, it was moving from the same point O, and it was moving like this, and let's take the second train as B. Okay, so however, as both of them were starting from the same point and they are going away, okay, after traveling for 2 hours, the first train, like from the beginning itself, the first train is going faster. So how much fast it was going? 5 km per hour faster compared to the second train. In that case, what happening is that after traveling for 2 hours, these both of the trains, once it travels for 2 hours, they were apart about 50 km apart from one to other. Okay, so that was the question. So now here both of the trains, after traveling for 2 hours, they are apart about 50 kilometers from one to other. So this is about the question. So we have to find out here average speed of each of the train. Okay, we should find the speed of each of the train, that is the train A and the train B. So let's try to do this. So I can write here the given points, will write first. So I can write let x kilometer per hour be the speed of the first train. Okay, whereas the second train is 5 kilometers less, right, compared to the first one. So we can simply take what, x minus 5. So I can write here then the speed of the second train, that I can take it as what, x minus 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, so now here whatever we could do, we can simply write kilometer per hour like this. So however, we can write the given part also. So that is given that they are 50 kilometer apart, right? So I can write 50 kilometer apart. After how much time? That is after traveling for 2 hours, right? So this here already we understood very clearly. So let's go for the continuation. So that is the first train is traveling from 0 to A, that is O to A, and the second train is moving from O to B. Okay, so I'll just write the same thing here. The first train travels from O to A. Okay, I will write for the second train also. So I can write the second train, so that travels from O to B. Okay, so what is the apart? That is, this is the apart which is 50 kilometer apart from one to other. So I can write here, given that AB equal to 50 kilometer. Right, so now this is a clear right angle triangle which we already got. So we'll write the same here. It is clearly a triangle OAB is a right angle triangle. Okay, so now we can use the Pythagoras theorem, as it is a right angle triangle. So I can write by Pythagoras theorem, I can write this as, what is the Pythagoras theorem? As this is a triangle AOB, simply I can write OA square plus OB square equal to AB square. So let's say this is equation 1. Okay, so now here we can use the speed distance formula. So we can write here, we know that So the distance, what is the distance, is equal to what? Speed into time. This is the formula, which is very familiar one. Hope you might be knowing this. Okay, so the distance what we have taken, the first case, that is OA is the distance for the first train. Okay, when it comes to speed, in the first train we have taken the speed as x, right, and the time it was taken is 2 hours, so this is into 2. So this is what we got for the first train, so simply we can write OA equal to 2x. Alright, similarly we'll write for the second train also, so I can write similarly for a second train. So the distance is what? Speed into time. So here I can write the distance is OB and the speed is what? It was here in this case x minus 5 that we have already taken. When it comes to time, it was 2 in both of the cases. Alright, if I just take this, if I just keep this OB, we got x minus 5 into 2, and OA we got 2x. So this both of the things, OA and OB, we can submit in this one in the Pythagoras theorem. So we'll write here, submit OA and OB values in 1. Okay, so let's do that. So I can write OA square plus OB square equal to AB square. So now I'm just submitting. OA is what? That is 2x we got. So I can write 2x whole square plus OB we got x minus 5 into 2. So x minus 5 into 2. Of course that is whole square equal to AB square. So now we'll just try to solve further. Of course, the AB also given, that is AB equal to 50 kilometer. So they have given in the question itself. So we can just submit the AB value also. So I can simply write 50 whole square. So let's try to solve this. 2 square in the sense that is 4x. This is x square. So now this we are getting this as x minus 5 whole square. So this is 2 square in the sense it was 4 equal to 50 square. 50 square is nothing but 2500. Okay, so now this is in the form of a minus b whole square. What is a minus b whole square? I'll write here a minus b whole square in the sense that is a square plus b square minus 2ab. This is the formula where x minus 5 will just take over here. So x minus 5 whole square in the sense I can write x square plus 5 square minus 2 into x into 5. This same thing I can just submit over here in the place of x minus 5. So let's see what do we get. So I can write 4x square plus, so this is x square plus 5 square minus 2 into x into 5 closing bracket into 4 equal to 2500. So let's try to solve this further and we'll just see what do we get. So we'll get 4x square plus, I'm just writing this, x square plus 5 square is 25 and this is 2 5's, that was 10x. Of course there is bracket here, we have to this is with multiple of 4, so that is equal to 2500 which we got. Okay, so now what we do is that I'll just submit this 4 inside. So 4x square plus, when I submit 4 into x square, we'll be getting 4x square, and 4 into 25 will be getting it as 100 minus 4 into 10 will be getting it as 40x. So I'm just bringing this also this side, so we'll be getting minus 2500 equal to 0. Okay, so this is 4x square plus 4x here, that will be getting it as 8x square. Okay, and then I'll just write the x term, so I can write minus 40x, and this is minus 2500 plus 100, so I can simply write minus 2400 equal to 0. So this is the equation which we got. Here I can take 8 common. If I take 8 common, I'll be remain with x square. So this is 8 5s are 40, and here I can write here, this is nothing but 2400 is there. If we just take common, we'll be getting this as simply 300, because 8 3s is 24 and the other 2 zeros were remain, that is equal to 0. If I send this 8 to other side, so this will be getting x square minus 5x minus 300 equal to 0 by 8. So 0 by 8 is nothing but we'll be getting it as 0. So the equation will get x square minus 5x minus 300 equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation which we got. So we should just find out the roots for this particular quadratic equation. So then we'll be getting the values which we require. So now, so here the quotient of x square is 1 and the constant we got it as 300. So 1 into 300 it was simply 300. So now 300 in the sense we should see the multiples of 300. So simply we can write here 20 into 5, 20 into 15. Alright, 20 into 15 is nothing but it was 300. The same values we'll just take over here and we'll just try to solve it. Okay, so let's do this. So I can write x square minus this is 20x, and I'll just take this as plus 15x minus 300 equal to 0. So now we can take x common here, so we'll be getting x minus 20. So this, if we just take 15 common, so here also will be remain with 20. Okay, so let's try to see here. X into x will be getting x square, x into 20 will be getting as 20x, and this if I multiply 15 into x will be getting 15x, and 15 into 20 will be getting it as 300. So now here we can take x minus 20 common. So let's try to do this further. So this is becoming x minus 20 common, so the remainder is x plus 15 equal to 0. Okay, so separately I'll make it x minus 20 equal to 0, and this is x plus 15 equal to 0. So if I send this 20 other side, so this is becoming x equal to 20, and this I can write it as x equal to minus 15. So these are the two values which we got, x equal to 20 and x equal to minus 15, whereas minus 15 we can consider as it is a negative value. So x value we got it was 20. So let's go forward. So I can write here thus the speed of the first train, so that is first train speed, as we took the speed of the train as x, I can write the speed of the first train, that is x equal to 20 kilometer per hour. Okay, this is the first train speed. I will write for the second train speed also. So I can write here the speed of the second train. So second train speed, what we have taken here above, second speed, we'll just see above here, second train speed we have taken it as x minus 5. The same thing we'll just write over here. So that is x minus 5. X minus 5 in the sense x value, I'll just write like this, x minus 5, whereas the x value we got 20, so here 20 minus 5 will be getting this as 15 kilometer per hour. Okay, so this is all about this question, where the speed of the first train we got it as 20 kilometer per hour, and the second train speed is 15 kilometer per hour. So let's see the ninth question. So the question says, in a class of 60 students, each boy contributed rupees equal to the number of girls, and each girl contributed rupees equal to the number of boys. If the total money then collected was rupees 1600, how many boys were there in the class? So here the boys and girls, both of them contributed money. So however, the boys and the girls, when both of them contributed, the total amount which collected was, it was 1600. So the question is that how much of the money was contributed by boys? That was the question. So let's try to find out this. So I can write here, let the number of, so we don't know how many number of girls and boys were there, so I can write the number of girls be x, and we'll also write for the boys the number of boys, the boys will just take it as y. Okay, so total number of students, we can write it as total number of students, so that is equal to what? Girls plus boys. When we add number of girls and boys together, we'll be getting the total number of students. However, the total number of students they have given 60, so here I can write 60 equal to girls we have taken it as x and the boys we have taken it as y. So the equation which we are getting is 60 equal to x plus y. Okay, so now this will just take it as first equation. So let's see the next thing. So I can write the total money contributed. okay, or we can say collected. Total money collected, how much? It was 1600. Of course, both of them were, it was collected by boys and girls. So the point here, they have given the point here, each boy contributed rupees equal to number of girls. Girl is x and boys is y, so I can write each boy is contributed equal to girl, so that is y into x, plus again they are saying, it was continuing, each girl contributed rupees equal to number of boys. So each girl, in the sense that is girl, we took it as x, and boy we took it as y. So this is the other condition which they gave. So total money collected, in the sense that was 1600 collected money, so I can write 1600. So this is yx, this is xy. Either you can say yx or xy, both are same. So in here I just wrote it as yx. So what I do is that this also I'll just write it as xy. Okay, yx or xy, it was just same. So now simply we can write 1600 equal to xy plus xy is what? 2xy. Okay, so if I send this 2 to other side, so this is becoming 1600 by 2 equal to xy. So this we can divide, this is 2 ones and this is 2 eights, and of course the double zero. So simply we can write this as 800 equal to xy. So let's say this is second equation. Okay, so this one I can just submit this one in case of this, or either this one we can submit over here, anything is fine. So what I do is that I'll just send this side. So I'll just take the first equation, I'll just do this. So I'll just send I'll write over here 60 equal to x plus 5. This is equation 1. Alright, so what I do is that this x I'm just sending this side. So let's see what do we get. 60 minus x equal to y, we are getting. Okay, this is the y value we got. So now what I do is that I'll just submit this y value in equation 2. So I'll write here submit y equal to 60 minus x in equation 2. Okay, so this is equation 2. I can write here 800 equal to xy. So in the place of y I'm just writing 60 minus x. So I write here 800 equal to x, and y is 60 minus x. So let's try to solve this further. I can write 800 equal to x into 60 will be getting 60x, and this is x into x will be getting minus x square. So if I bring all these both of the terms to this side, so let's see what do we get. This is x square minus 60x plus 800 equal to 0. So I brought x square to that side and 60x also that side. So this is the equation, the quadratic equation we got from this one. So now we'll just find out roots by using this particular quadratic equation. So let's try to make it out. So this is here the quotient is 1 and the constant is 800. Alright, so the quotient 1 and the constant 800, both of them we will just take, and when we multiply, so we'll be getting this as 1 into 800 equal to, we'll be getting it as 800. So we can just take 800 as the multiple of 20 into 40, right? 20 into 40, it was nothing but 800. Okay, 2 4's 8. So simply I can write here x square. So here I'm just taking minus 20x minus 40x plus 800 equal to 0. Okay, so now I can take here x common in the first term. So I'll be remain with x minus 20. Here I can take minus 40 common, so here I'll be remain with x minus 20 equal to 0. Okay, so let's check this. X into x will be getting x square, and x into 20 will be getting minus 20x. Here minus 40 into x will be getting minus 40x. Minus 40 into minus 20 will be getting plus 800. Okay, so in both of these cases we have x minus 20 common, so we'll just take that common. So remained is x and minus 40, so we'll just write that x minus 40 equal to 0. So let's equate 0 separately. X minus 20 equal to 0, x minus 40 equal to 0. If I send this to other side, the 20 is becoming x equal to 20. This is x equal to 40 we got. Okay, so we have both values, x equal to 20 and x equal to 40. Okay, so we'll just write the conclusion. Suppose if the number of, as the total number were 60, if girls were 20, boys should be 40. If boys were 40, girls should be 20, right? That was the number, the total number of girls or the boys. So now, however, we'll just write the conclusion accordingly. So if the number of girls is 20, so then the number of boys should be what? 40, right? I can write then the number of boys is 40, because the total number of students were 16. So either if the girls were 20, the boys should be 40. If the boys were 40, or if the girls were 40, then the girls should be 20. So same thing, we'll just write over here the conclusion, the next conclusion. So that is, if the number of boys is 40 or boys is 20, then the number of girls is how many? There were 40. Okay, if the girls were 20, boys should be 40. If the boys were 20, then the girls should be 40. Alright, so this is all about this question. Let's go for the next one. Let's go for the 10th question. A motorboat heads upstream a distance of 24 km in a river whose current is running at 3 km per hour. The trip up and back takes 6 hours. Assume that the motorboat maintained a constant speed. What was its speed in still water? Okay, so let's make it. So I can write here, let the speed of the stream. So that will just take it as x kilometer per hour. That is the speed of the stream. Okay, so therefore the speed of the boat upstream. So upstream means always we have to take the stream, and it was going 3 km per hour, so I can write this as x minus 3. This is upstream, so I can write kilometer per hour. So now we'll write the downstream also, so I can write the speed of the boat downstream. Okay, so this I can write x plus 3. So this is the downstream. So now so this we can just write in the form of distance times speed formula. So I can write time taken to go upstream. So that I can write, this is distance by speed. Okay, this is nothing but a time, so this is distance by speed. This was the formula. However, the distance is how much? It was 24 kilometers, so I can write in the place of distance, I'll write 24. When it comes to speed in the upstream, that was x minus 3, so simply I can write here x minus 3. Okay, I think this is easy to understand. So this is in case of upstream. Alright, similarly we'll write for the downstream also, so I can write time taken to go downstream. So that is distance by speed. Okay, so here also the distance is how much? 24. And when it comes to speed, what was the speed here? That was x plus 3. So we got upstream and we got the downstream. Alright, so we'll just take the total, the upstream and the downstream. So I can write here, according to the question, I can write this as, one is 24 by x minus 3. This is what? Upstream. And the next thing is what? 24 by x plus 3, which is downstream. Equal to this upstream and downstream, the total, it happened in how much time? It happened in 6 hours. Okay, that was given. It happened in 6 hours. So we can write that is equal to 6. Okay, so now let's try to find out this. We have to do LCM here, so I can write 24 into x plus 3. I just multiplied here, and x minus 3 I will just multiply here. So 24 into x minus 3, and the denominator is what? That is x minus 3 into x plus 3 equal to 6. Okay, so let's try to solve this further. So I can write this as when I just multiply this, I'll be getting 24x, and this is 24 into 3, that is 4 3s are, it was 12, and 3 to 6 plus 1 7, 72 we are getting. And the next thing we'll just do here, 24 into x, that is 24x, and here again 24 into x, that is nothing but minus 72, equal to this x minus 3, x plus 3, I'll just send over this side, so I can write 6 into x minus 3, x plus 3. Okay, so we have the formula, that is a minus b into a plus b, that will give us what? A square minus b square. So this is what the same thing is there here, a minus b, a plus b. So we can simply write that as a square minus b square. So we'll just write in the next step, that is 24x plus 24x, that will be getting as 48x, whereas plus 72 minus 72 is getting cancelled, and when it comes to this, 6 into this is, see here, these both are looking exactly like this particular formula, so we can write this as a is representing x and b is representing 3. So I can simply write here, I'll just write for the clarity, x minus 3, x plus 3, that is giving what? X square minus 3 square. So this particular thing I'll just submit in this place. So I'll write here, that is x square minus 3 square. Okay, so this is 48x, I'm just taking 6 inside, so that is 6x square, and whereas this also I can multiply minus 6 into this 3 square, in the sense that was 9. Okay, so now we'll just solve this further. This is 48x equal to 6x square, this is 9 6 is 54. So I'll just bring this 48 this side, so we'll be getting 6x square. So here I'm writing 48x and minus 54 here equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation which we got, and now we have to find out the factors or the roots of this particular quadratic equation. So let's go forward. So now this 6x square minus 48x minus 54 equal to 0 is a perfect quadratic equation. So now before going to find out the roots, we are just checking out whether anything is coming common. Here 6, 48 and 54, all these values were the multiples of 6, so we can take 6 common here. So 6, when I take common, here only x square is remained, whereas here 6 8 is 48, so I can write 8x. Here this is 6 9 is 54. Okay, 6 into x square is 6x square, 6 into 8x is minus 48x, 6 into 9 is minus 54. So now if I send this 6 to other side, so this is becoming x square minus 8x minus 9 equal to 0 by 6. Okay, so this is x square minus 8x minus 9 equal to 0. So this quadratic equation, we are going to find out the roots for that. So the quotient of x square is 1, and the quotient and the constant is 9. 1 into 9 is 9. Okay, so we can simply take 9 ones is 9. All right, so I can write here x square, this is minus 9x plus x minus 9 equal to 0. Okay, so here I'll just take x common, so this is x minus 9 is remain in the first two terms. In the next two terms, I'll just take 1 common, so x minus 9 is remain. Okay, where here nothing is there to take common, because we have to see that both of the terms should be equal. All right, so here I just took 1 common. So now in both of these cases, x minus 9 is common, so I can take x minus 9 common, so we are remain with x plus 1 equal to 0. So this I just separate and equate with 0, x minus 9 equal to 0, x plus 1 equal to 0. So now when I send this 9 to other side, this is becoming x equal to 9, this is becoming x equal to minus 1. So these are the x values which we got, x equal to 9 and x equal to minus 1. So now that is what the values which we have to find out, whereas the negative value we will not consider, as the speed cannot be negative, right? The speed here is only 9. Okay, so let's write the conclusion. Since x is speed of the stream, okay, it cannot be negative, right? So this we can't consider, only x equal to 9 is the speed. So now we will just write the continuation here. So therefore the conclusion, the speed of the stream So that is what we got, 9 kilometer per hour. Okay, so that's just to find out the speed of the stream, that we got as 9 kilometer per hour. So we have solved all the 10 questions in this particular exercise. So just go through all these questions clearly, practice all the questions. I hope that will definitely help you. So keep going, stay tuned.